Yo, Nina, you home? This place is a mess. What have you been doing all morning?
I'm not home right now, Greg. I've been feeling off since your mother's funeral, and I'm at the doctor's office now waiting to be seen.
You're at the doctor now? Seriously, Nina, what do you need to go to the doctor for? All you're doing is chores. What's a little cold gonna do to you? You'd think after Mom passed, you'd finally pull your weight instead of slacking off.
I haven't been slacking. I said I haven't been well. I didn't want to worry you, so I just came to get checked out.
Well, that's great, but what about my lunch? You realize I've got to head out this afternoon, right? Or were you planning to teleport home and cook something in 5 minutes?
Ethan said he'd make you something. He said he wanted to help me out.
You've gotta be kidding me. You're letting him near the stove now?
I didn't let him. He wants to help. You wouldn't know, but since he started middle school, he's been stepping up a lot. Cooking's become one of his hobbies.
Yeah, well, excuse me for working late and not being around to see all that crap. It just feels weird to me.
It's not weird. He's a good kid and he wants to help. And frankly, we needed the help. You were gone so often, going in on weekends, constant late nights. Someone had to pitch in.
Fine, whatever. If there's food on the table when I need it, I don't care who makes it.
Good. Anyway, I think I'm gonna be called soon, so I'll message you later, okay?
Yeah, sure. Just don't forget what time it is.
Hey, Greg. Is now a good time?
Are you still at the damn hospital? You've been there all day!
I know, and I'm sorry. It's taken longer than I expected. I just got my test results back.
Okay, and?
They found something. I'm going to be admitted today. I need treatment immediately.
Admitted? Wait, you're staying there? Starting today?
Yes. I didn't want this either, believe me. But the doctor said I shouldn't wait. I didn't even have time to go home.
You've gotta be kidding me. What am I supposed to do now?
I was hoping maybe you could bring me a few essentials. My phone charger, toiletries, and a change of clothes?
Seriously? No, I'll have Ethan drop them off.
Greg, he's in the middle of studying for his SATs, and he already helped by making lunch for you today.
It'll take him an hour tops. He can handle it. He's a teenager, not a toddler.
You're home. I'm a 20-minute bike ride from the house. You could bring the bag and be back in less than an hour.
Yeah, except I've got plans this afternoon, remember?
What kind of plans?
A company retreat, business trip. I told you, we've got clients flying in. I'm expected.
Is that so? Which clients?
Claire and Marina from the accounting team. You've met them. It's a team-building weekend. We're gonna work on, client engagement.
Oh, I bet you'll be doing some engaging, but more with your colleagues than any clients.
So you know?
I've known for a long time. I just didn't want to believe it. But now, with your mother gone and me stuck in this hospital bed, you couldn't be bothered to even pretend anymore.
Look, I didn't think you'd find out. I tried to keep it clean. But yeah, I've been seeing Claire for a while. Marina's just tagging along.
You're unbelievable.
What? Don't act shocked. You gave up on yourself years ago. Always in sweatpants, hair a mess, no makeup, no effort. What did you expect me to do?
I gave up my job to take care of your mother. I bathed her, fed her, carried her when she couldn't walk for 10 years. And why? Because you asked me to. I loved you, and I loved your mom.
Yeah, and I thanked you. That doesn't mean you had to let yourself go. You could have done your nails once in a while, worn a necklace or something.
I couldn't wear accessories when I was cleaning bedpans and lifting a fragile old woman. And God forbid something got caught and injured her.
Excuses, excuses, excuses. If you wanted to stay attractive, you would have figured it out.
I'm so terribly sorry I didn't spend more time making myself more visually appealing to you while caring for your dying mother. By the way, how many times did you help bathe or feed her?
Whatever, I've got no time to stand here and be yelled at by my washed-up wife. I'm headed out.
That's it? You cheat, lie, and abandon me in a hospital, and you just walk out the door? And you just walk out the door?
Why not? What are you gonna do about it?
I could ask for a divorce.
Go ahead, you think I care? You got no job, no savings, and no clue how to survive without me. You wanna walk away? Try it! Let's see how long you last.
You really think I'm powerless, don't you?
Yeah, because you are. You've been a full-time housewife for a decade. No employer's gonna touch you. You won't even qualify for decent credit. And who's gonna support Ethan? You?
I'll figure it out somehow.
Yeah, sure. While you're at it, maybe you can magic yourself a time machine and undo all your bad choices. But I wouldn't count on it.
I see. So this is what you've been waiting for me to be too weak to fight back.
I've been waiting for you to wake up and realize I don't need you anymore, that I've moved on. I'm with someone who actually cares how she looks, a woman who isn't dragging me down with guilt and obligations.
I never dragged you down. I held this family together while you vanished into late nights and weekend shifts. I kept your mother alive and your son stable. But you wouldn't know that. You were never here.
Boo-hoo! I was working! Someone had to keep the lights on. You want credit for being a martyr? Write a book!
One day, Greg, you're going to wake up and realize what you lost.
Doubt it! I'm finally free, and if you think any court's gonna hand you the house, the car, or a dime of my money, you're dreaming! Good luck out there, sweetheart. You'll need it!
Don't worry. I won't be the one needing luck.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
That's supposed to scare me? You're bluffing. You always bluff.
We'll see. Goodbye, Greg. Have fun on your business trip.
Hey, Mom, are you okay? Dad said you're staying at the hospital and that I should bring you some stuff.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry to drag you into this. I didn't want to ask while you're focused on exams.
It's seriously fine. I already finished most of today's study schedule. What do you need me to bring?
I'll text you a list in a little bit. You're sure it's not a problem?
Not at all. Honestly, I'm more worried about you. And Mom. I already know.
Know what?
About the divorce. About everything. I overheard you and Grandma talking a few weeks before she passed.
You heard that?
Yeah, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I heard enough. And after today, I'm glad I did.
Oh, sweetheart.
That's disgusting, making you quit your job, dump all the caregiving on you, and then cheating like it was nothing? No apology, no shame. He doesn't deserve you.
You're too young to carry this kind of weight. I wanted to shield you.
I'm not a kid anymore, Mom. I get it. And I want you to stand up for yourself. Whatever you need to do, do it. I'm behind you all the way.
Thank you. Truly. I was scared. But you just gave me the courage I needed. I'll call my friend. She's a lawyer. We'll start from there.
Good. Let's fix this, Mom. Together. Nina, what the hell is going on? The house is empty!
I know. I moved out.
You moved out? Where's Ethan? Where are your things? His desk, his clothes, the dishes, everything's gone!
I was discharged from the hospital last week. I packed what we needed and left. We're living elsewhere now.
Without saying a word, you just vanished? You think that's normal?
I left a note, and the signed divorce papers. They're on the dining table, assuming you're not too blind with rage to notice.
I saw them. You seriously filled them out with your maiden name already written in?
Yes, I'm not wasting time, Greg.
Oh, I get it. This is about the inheritance, isn't it? You think now that my mom's gone, you're entitled to her money. That's what this is really about.
You're mistaken. Legally, inheritances aren't split in a divorce unless they commingled into shared marital assets. I don't want your mother's money.
Don't play coy with me. I know how your mind works. You figured you'd cash out.
You really don't know a thing, do you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Your mother's will specified that all of her assets were to be donated to charity. Every last dollar.
What?
She made the decision on her own. I had nothing to do with it.
That's insane! She would never do that! What did you say to her? What lies did you fill her head with?
I didn't say anything. I didn't even know about your affair until she told me. She found out before I did.
That's... what? How?
She had a feeling something was off, so she asked one of her former coworkers, someone who still works downtown, to look into it. They gathered proof, receipts, photos, texts.
You're making this up!
Am I? Because 2 days before she passed, she handed everything over to me in an envelope and told me to do what I needed to do.
I can't believe this!
Believe it. I used the evidence to file, to protect myself, to protect Ethan.
You're lying. You're the one who's behind this. You set me up!
No, you did that to yourself. She saw what you were long before I did. And even lying in bed, unable to move, she still had better instincts than you.
This is ridiculous. You're just throwing your life away out of spite!
No, Greg, I'm reclaiming it. You took years from me. You thought I'd be too weak, too dependent to ever walk away. But you were wrong. I'm not your maid. I'm not your fallback. And I'm not your silent little wife anymore.
You know what? This is possibly the most selfish thing you've ever done! Have you even thought about what this'll do to Ethan?
Of course I have. Every day. But don't pretend you suddenly care about the stress he's under.
He's in the middle of exams, Nina! This could tank everything for him! You want to be responsible for that?
No, Greg, but he won't fail because of me. He knows what's happening. He's known for a while.
What are you talking about?
He overheard me talking to your mother before she passed. He knew I was considering divorce, and he supported it.
You told him?
No, he heard it by accident, but once he did, he came to me. He said he was tired of watching me suffer. He said I deserved better.
That's insane! He's a kid! He doesn't understand what he's saying!
He understands more than you think. He's lived in this house too, Greg. He's watched the way you treat me, and he wants a healthier environment.
So that's it? You're just gonna throw this whole family in the trash?
No, I'm going to rebuild it, just without you. I'm finalizing the divorce as quickly as possible so Ethan can concentrate without the chaos. He asked me to do that. I'm doing it for him.
You keep talking like you've got it all figured out, but let's be real. You can't survive without me, Nina. You've been living off my paycheck for over a decade. You're not built for the real world.
That's funny, coming from someone whose entire affair is about to implode.
What the hell does that mean?
Claire. You remember Claire, don't you? The woman you've been sneaking off with? She works for my father's company.
So,
Greg, my father owns the company, and I've already spoken to him.
You're bluffing!
Am I? He knows about Claire, about you, about everything. And you know what's even more interesting?
What?
Claire is married. Her husband's name is Darren, and I'd be very surprised if he doesn't know by now, too.
No! No way!
She used company resources to book that little business trip you just took. Guess who flagged it during expense reports?
You didn't! You wouldn't!
I didn't have to. She left a trail a mile long. You two were sloppy, and you clearly underestimated just how far my family is willing to go when someone messes with us.
This is insane! You're trying to ruin me!
No, Greg. You did that all on your own. And as for myself, I'll manage to get by just fine.
Really? Living off what exactly? Pity? Government checks?
Well, first of all, I'll be securing some healthy alimony payments from you, and I already have a job.
Wait, what?
I'm going to be working in the cafeteria at my parents' company. I start next week.
You, a cafeteria worker?
I'm not just any cafeteria worker. I'm a licensed nutritionist, Greg.
Since when?
Since long before I met you. I kept up my certification even after I left my old job, just in case I ever needed it again.
I had no idea!
Of course you didn't. You never asked. You never showed any interest in my past, my qualifications, or my life outside of what you needed from me.
So you were keeping all of this a secret from me?
No, Greg. You just didn't listen. I mentioned my degree when we were dating. You waved it off. You didn't even come to the graduation dinner my parents threw.
That was... I had work! Stuff to do!
You always had work. Or excuses. Or someone else on your mind. But me, I was always here, holding everything together. You never noticed.
I didn't think you'd actually leave!
That's because you never really saw me. But I'm done being invisible. I'm done building my life around your convenience. You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. Do respond in a timely fashion.
Nina, wait!
The day after his trip, Greg actually had the nerve to bring Claire to my parents' house, probably hoping to intimidate them or beg for mercy. My dad wasn't home, but Aunt Mimi was. She threatened to call the police and personally shoved them off the porch. After that, things moved fast. The divorce is finalized. Greg's paying child support and alimony. Claire's husband filed for divorce against her too, and they both got fired for misusing company funds and having an affair with a business client. Greg lost everything chasing someone who couldn't even keep her receipts straight. He even disrespected his own mother in the end, all for a fantasy. As for me, Ethan and I are settling into our new rhythm. He's studying hard. I'm finally breathing again. We're not chasing perfection, just peace. And this time, we'll build it together.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.